our students were looking for ways to use their voice, looking for ways to engage in the world around them. And so Changemakers and the Corda method is a way that our students can use their voice, use their agency in a school setting, in the classroom setting, and really make a difference in their community. When we first became a part of Changemakers, this was earlier on in the pandemic, educators were looking for ways to connect with students and were trying to understand how best to teach in an environment in which we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Our students coming together as a team to solve a problem help to focus our students and our teachers around that, like, how should we be learning and teaching right now? I taught the first lesson with several faculty members. It was the first time I had taught in that way, and so it wasn't perfect, and teachers got to see that and got to see how that's okay. It's okay to experiment, it's okay to prototype. They worked with the CEO or superintendent of our school district, and essentially the challenge was for our students to create a high school. What should school look like? Students had to really research and understand the context of our public school system and present their solutions for how we can strengthen the high school experience for students. The superintendent and CEO of our school district supported several of the students' recommendations. After we did that first lesson, then we kind of opened it up and I took a step back. We had 3 teachers that collaborated with the school district's food services department to really have our students look at school nutrition. A lot of it also is focused on environmental impact. It was a collaboration between science and ELA faculty members, so our students really could present some solutions to change the high school experience in our own district and our own school. So I think our students also realized, instead of sitting back passively wishing things were different, that I actually have the power to make the change here myself. We have the power to change.
You know, I knew I was going to be blown away because I'm always blown away by what our kids can do. They were beyond what I could have expected in 3 weeks. Also, I was able to challenge the students that change doesn't happen if you do a 3-week project and then feel good about yourself. So what's next? And so we're going to challenge ourselves to now take this exciting work and bring it to life.
I think students learn communication skills. How do I research something and share what I learned with somebody else in a way that they can digest and understand what I'm saying? And I think that's also an agency piece. I think often we have like teenagers that want to advocate for something but don't know how. So the structure helped them to realize, wow, I'm sitting in front of a decision maker in our community and they're going to listen to me. How should I say something? How should I present information? The research piece was very new for our students. They thought we would have a day or so to research, and then they brought back the research and basically saying, no, you need to go back and give us a little bit more, and doing that over and over again. It broadened their understanding of the ways to look at a problem.
I like to take the leader role a lot, and I learned for myself how to take a seat in the back burner and let other people lead and hear other people's opinions and stuff instead of just hearing my own.
I'm not a very social person. I'm someone who prefers to stay in my room reading a book. I've gotten better at communicating with other people and communicating my ideas. Not only do you get to meet new people, but you get to help other people. You get to solve your problem, but also other people's problems. The fact that the idea is this could come true, this could be something that's actually implemented into everyone's school.
The fact that our ideas are making this much of an impact, that was the big shocker. I'm pretty sure not just in my group, but every group. We thought it wasn't going to be that big of a challenge.
The growth in the faculty that I saw was just more confidence in how do I engage students in this learning. Like, I know the content, but how can students best learn this? Why would I teach something that way? I think they're asking themselves some more questions about how they're designing that student learning experience. I think it also lifts teachers up as professionals. They get to make choices and they get to learn from each other. It's providing an opportunity that really connects them to those reasons why they became a teacher in the first place and want to work in education.
The biggest difference I saw was engagement. Engagement. You know, with this project, and then having my regular classes, there's a lot more thinking involved. I saw the value in doing the work and then being really proud about the work that you did and how you can contribute to, someone else, not just yourself.
One of the things that I realized and I learned is how amazing the students are, how much they can do, which you at times are not able to see in a very regular setting of your classroom. So you realize how much potential these kids have, that they can think like real scientists, real, statisticians. It's amazing to see.
Well, it was really important that one of the groups said that we have to support teachers to do this work differently, and we do. Teachers come to work every day to help kids be successful, but we have to create safe spaces for teachers to practice new skills, which our country does fabulously poorly. What we did on this project was create safe spaces for teachers to be learners with kids. And if we're really going to change the culture of learning and teaching, it has to start with supporting teachers. This is what good learning looks like, and it's time to just make systemic shifts. I may not be able to do that for Ohio, but we're going to do that in Cleveland.